What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Luca Aries, the Drip Kage, the Grim Reaper of Justice, the Cocaine Kid, and I'm back with the part 3 of the 3-piece. This is the last chapter of the 3-piece out of the online dating series. Um, so, this girl was like damn near my type apart from being brown skin. If she was dark skinned, she was definitely my type. We started texting like I want to say an hour before the link, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock in the morning. So, like, basically we match on the Tinder. I send her a message. I'm like, oh, what's good? She messaged back. I'm like, shit, you trying to link? You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, I don't know. We really got to go to your house because I don't know what she got going on. I don't even remember. But basically, she was like, we can't link at my house today. But if we got to link at my house, we could do it tomorrow. So I'm like, yeah, you can come to my shit, but I got a roommate. But yeah, so she decided to pull up. She was like, I'm gonna pull up just pay me back for the Uber. And I'm like, cool, because I was gonna Uber to her shit. So, bitch, say I'm gonna pull up and 20 minutes go by. I'm like, where you at? Because I know that Lyft and Uber be fucking up our address on the GPS. So I'm like, yeah, where you at? She like, I ain't getting the Uber yet, but I'm finna get it. So in my mind, I'm like, cool. If it, god damn, what a lighter. But I'm like, cool. So another 20 minutes go by. I'm like, damn, you still ain't in the Uber? She talking about some, nah, I'm finna get it. So I text her, I'm like, make sure you get out at the right place. I live in a house, I don't live in an apartment. Like 10 minutes go by, she like, where you live at? Which number you live in? I'm like, bitch, I don't live in no fucking apartments. I live in a house behind them bitches. So I'm like, get a Uber your phone. And she like, nah. I'm like, get a fucking driver your phone. And she found this going for about like 3 minutes. And she finally give it to him. I give him the direction. She pull up. And I done took her straight to the room. And it's important for y'all to notice. I tried to link while the sun was not out. But she let that bitch come up because the room that I was hitting this hoe in ain't have no fucking vents. You feel me? So it was basically an oven in that bit. But like, as soon as we get in the room, Shorty try to pull that innocent shit on me. She talk about some, so what's up? I'm like, you know why we here? You know what I'm saying? You know what we came for, so what up with it? What, you trying to give me some head or what? How you trying to do this? Like, I basically was not on the bullshit because she talking about some what I'm trying to do. So basically, Shorty tell me to play some music. I see her put her little braids in a ponytail, so I'm already knowing she finna bop my shit for a good second. You feel me? So I'm like, what you want to listen to? This whole talk about some, it don't matter. So I put on that Polo G type shit. And then this bitch turned on porn, and I'm like, this bitch got me playing music and she watching porn. Like, I ain't just tell her I had roommates. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. I ain't say this, but I'm like, yeah, this bitch got me playing music. She playing porn on her phone. I don't know what type of freaky shit this bitch was into, but like, I'm hitting her, so I get to hitting her now, and like, whole time, bitch just keep looking at her phone, and like, the porn been stopped playing. So like, I look at her phone, and I see her looking at a fucking dick pic, and it was like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a jealous guy, but it wasn't even a big dick. It was like an average fucking dick. And I'm just like, wow, this bitch really looking at a fucking average dick while we having sex. And it was in Messenger, so I'm like, yeah, this is a fucking thought. So this bitch keep on wanting to switch positions, want me to smack her on the ass and all this shit. And it's cool switching positions, but it's like, once again, I told this bitch I had roommates. So at this point, I felt like she was trying to get me caught up. But like, apparently, as soon as she got there, before she put on the porn, she ordered another lift. So like, I was fucking on a time limit, pretty much. And like, bitch just keep checking her phone, going through that same message with the average dick pic in it. I'm like, what the fuck? So like, at this point, I'm just through with this girl. Then she was like, it's hot in here. Can we finish this another time? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was sweating all over that hoe. Cause like, I'm an easy sweater. Y'all probably seen it in some of my older videos. But like, I sweat real easy. So I'm sweating all over this house. She like, can we finish this another time? Cause it's really hot in here. I'm like, sure. So I go on, wash my dick and wash my hands. Cause I did future, the thumb in the butt and all that. But yeah. So I go wash my shit off. She like, can you bring me a towel? I bring this whole wet towel. She was like, could you put soap on it? I'm like, this bitch here. She asked for a towel, and now she want everything. So like, I go put the soap on the towel because I'm trying to get this hoe out. Because like, I knew my mom was finna go to work at any second. No cap. So then this bitch, no fucking pants, she walks to the bathroom. And like, the guest room and the bathroom is literally close as fuck. But I'm like, bitch, why are you walking around so freely? Cause she talking about she needed a mirror. Cause first this bitch went in the kitchen and I'm like, hey, the bathroom right there. Right by the door. So while she's in the bathroom, I go back to the room and I noticed this little black bag that's been ripped off like a Walmart bag, but it was black. And like, it's knotted up. So I'm like, oh, this hoe got the smoke. I'm finna finesse her shit. I was finna hit a quick little lick. So I thought. So I picked the bag up and I feel it. It was like fucking jello consistency. And like, right out I did this hoe walked back in the room. So I'm like, man, what the fuck is this in the bag? And she talk about I stole some of your fucking Vaseline. So in my mind, I'm like, why the fuck is this bitch stealing Vaseline? And then second in my mind, I'm like, that's why she's looking at the fucking average dick. This hoe must do anal or something. Cause bitch straight up stole my fucking Vaseline. Cause like, I only use it for my fucking tattoos and shit, which I don't have a lot of, and they've already healed. So I had a thin layer off this Vaseline. Like, it's literally an asshole in my Vaseline now. This bitch like took majority of my fucking Vaseline out the container. And if I wouldn't have noticed, aka try to steal her shit, like, bitch wasn't gonna say shit. But anyway, the fucking her lift comes and it went to the apartment, of course. So like, now this hoe is like, what's the direction? And I'm like, let me see your phone. And she's like, no. And I'm like, I already seen the fucking average dick guy in your fucking messages while we were fucking. So let me see the phone so I can get you the fuck away from here. And she like, dang, you ain't have to do all that. But she give me the phone, and I'm like, dude, I done told you I had roommates, and they finna go to work. You feel me? So like anyway, I get to sorry, sir. I get to running him that directions to the house. He pull up at the house. She like, alright, I'm gonna see you later. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm not finna hit this bitch again. Cause the pussy was decent at best. It wasn't like it was some fucking wow. Cause I already got hit with the fucking woo wop that night. You feel me? I already got hit with the wop that night. So like her shit was nothing impressive. But this has been the last part to the 3 piece. Sorry if my stories go on and they seem like they have no point. I'm working on that. I rarely do story times. But if you did like this video, drop a like, leave a comment, share the video, help grow my channel. And all of my social media links will be in the bio. I mean, in the description. See, that's how you know I'm active on all my social media, though. Because I said in the bio, but like in the description. On my Instagram, I do food shit and food shit, comedy shit, and female nature and male nature interviews. So if you want another female or male nature interview, it's on Instagram. I promise you. TikTok, I do skits. I also do poetry on Instagram. And Facebook, I'm always updating the giveaways, the video posts, all of that on my page and on my profile, like my actual Facebook page. I'm always letting you guys know and posting different stuff on there. I'm not big on Twitter yet, but y'all can change that. I've been getting a few new followers on Twitter, so I'm assuming it's y'all. And remember, just show love. And without all that said, love, peace, positivity, and growth. We gone.